Good morning, Twitter world. Um, First of all, can I ask you to bear with me? What I'm trying to do is put a tutorial together, just a very quick one on the best way to use redpill.com. The difficulty I've got is that I have to do this on my mobile, so there'll be a bit of wobbling around and there'll be a bit of movement, but I'll try and keep it as steady as I can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the screen all the time, and then you'll hear me over talking, and hopefully I can get the right sort of video frames and video pictures for you to be able to see what it is I'm talking about and how best to use the system. So here we go. The first thing I want you to see is the actual, and this is on my PC, it's not on the phone. But the first thing I want you to actually see is what you see on your PC when you first go to the redpill.com website. So here we go. So hopefully you can see quite clearly, this is the front page for redpill.com. And the first thing I wanted to point out was that if you look here, you will see that the website is now totally secure. Now the second thing is, quite often what you'll get is across here you'll get what I call an erroneous error message. It basically says that you're not allowed to see this resource or to access this resource. It's an erroneous message. I'm trying to get to the bottom of why it keeps appearing, and I'm trying to get rid of that. But for now, the best thing to do is just ignore that error message. So if you do get an error message across here, ignore it and just continue as though it wasn't there. The first thing to do is, on your first visit to redpill.com, is to use this green register account button here. Once you hit that button, it will request some information so that we can set your account up for you. Once you provide that information, then your account will automatically be set up and you'll be allowed into the system. Now the other thing on the front page here is you can see that I've got Facebook, Google, Twitter and Windows icons. Now all of those icons don't work at the moment. They are integrated into the system, but I'm waiting for what's called an API confirmation. Now API is the Applications Program Interface. That's the module that allows my system to talk to all of their systems. Now, once that's in place, I have some of the APIs in place, but once these particular ones are in place, it will mean that you'll be able to log onto my system using either your Facebook, Google, Twitter or Windows Live credentials. So that's the first thing. So let's say that we're already set up, you've registered your account, you've got confirmation, you're coming back to the system and you're going to log in. I put my user ID in here, my password in here, and then all we do is we press the login button, and because it's a hosted system rather than a dedicated server, you can see that even on the PC it will take a few moments to do that. Now the very first thing that it does is it will tell you that the login has been successful, and it will show you that up here, and over this side if you just hit the little X button, that will get rid of that message. Now the thing that I want to show you is on the profile page. If I go straight to my profile page by hitting the profile button at the top there, you'll see that I've set it up with the header page from the site as my background image. There's my image, which is the same that you'll see on Twitter itself. Now below that, it'll probably be very different to what you guys see, and that's because I use a little, I've used a little button up here. If you hover over the profile, you'll see here there's a thing called Customise My Page. Now if we take that option, so we take Customise My Page, it allows you then to set up how you want your stream to be. So here you can see I've got my stream and about me, and it tells you this stream item is only an example, and it's because you're in a configuration screen now. It's allowing you to set up exactly how you want your main stream, your profile stream to show. Now what you've got here is I've taken the options of my Twitter updates, my forum posts and my groups. Now below that you'll see there are plus buttons. Now when you first go here, what you'll have is all of this will be empty because that's how I've set the system up, because I don't want to force people to have the system set up in any particular way. They can do it exactly as they want. So if you hit one of these plus buttons here, so you can see the little plus sign, you hit that, and what it'll do, it'll take you to the profile applications, and just down here you've got a view all button. So if we take the view all button, and you can see that you can pick from a number of things. So if you want to, when you log on, you can see who your mutual friends are. So you just add that button and it'll put it in there. Any articles that you put onto the system, if you add that button, it will show your articles along this side here. Your contacts, any events that you set up, a list of your friends locations. That's if I had a Google location turned on, which I don't at the moment, but I may do that in the future if people want that. My Google Ads is a link into ads. I don't use that, and I will be removing that at some point because the site is not for advertising. It's purely non-profit and it's purely for conservative aims and means. Then you've got things like my latest photos. You can link into RSS feeds, so you can set up your own RSS feeds and feed them directly to your front page. You've then got any videos that are tagged to you, any of your own videos, etc. Now, the ones that I've shown you on mine don't show up here, and they don't show up because I've already chosen them. So you will find in there my Twitter updates, my forum posts and my groups as well, and you can choose any of those options. Now for me, that is the best format. So I can see immediately any posts that have been put onto the system on forums that I'm interested in or keen about, and the same with my groups. So if you join your group for Alabama, say, and your forum for Alabama, everything will come here to your front screen and you'll see the updates quickly. On the Twitter updates, that is one of the other areas where I'm waiting for an API application confirmation. So the module is integrated, it's already there, and I'm just waiting for Twitter to give me the okay, so that your Twitter feed updates will come directly to this box, and you will be able to, from here, directly place a tweet onto Twitter. So we've got full integration then. So it's just a very quick overview. I didn't want to go into too many details. I really wanted to show you how you could set up your front page and get the best use of the system. While I'm here though, if you do look at the profile, because that when you first join, that is the most important area of the system that you need to set up. So you can do things like change your profile picture, you can put a profile video on there if you want, and you can change that. You can edit your profile and edit your details, set up all your privacy and set up all your preferences, and like I say, you can customise your page. And then there are notifications that you can set up. So this is a real key area of the system. So once you're online, go through this in a nice steady fashion, get yourself all set up, add yourself to the groups and to the forums that you want to, customise your front page, and you're ready to go. The only thing that you've got to do after that is make sure you tell all your friends and all your followers, and we get the membership up as much as we can and as quickly as we can. Thank you very much for your time listening to this video this morning, and let's get this job done and let's get Trump winning in 2020. Thank you very much indeed. Bye bye.